Okay, y'all, I just want to give y'all a very quick masculine provision update from the video that I did. So my son and I went out the other day, my 10-year-old, and we went to get some breakfast. And there was an imperative question that popped up inside of the live video that we had, my husband and I had, that said, how does a man provide and protect for you even when he's not there? And my husband went on to say he protects you by being a stand-up guy and having others in the community that see him as a stand-up guy that would be willing to step in his absence, in a sense. So my son and I went to this breakfast place that we always go to, and I happened to be sitting down. So I told my 10-year-old, I said, go over there. That's a good friend of daddy's, but he hadn't seen him in a while. I said, go over there and go say hi to him, right? So my 10-year-old goes, what do you want me to say? So I told him, go over there and say hi and say that you're Smooth son, right? So he goes over to the guy. The guy looks down at him like, hey, little man, what's going on? And my son goes, I'm Smooth son. And immediately the guy's eyes lit up and he said, oh my God, give me a hug, man. You're my family. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Like, listen, where's your mother? And he was like, she's over there. So he comes over, gives me a hug. I end up calling my husband just to let him know that I saw him. They chop it up for a couple minutes on the phone. I go to leave the restaurant, and I'm wondering why the lady's not bringing my bill. And as I'm going to leave, she's like, oh, that man paid for it. He paid for everything, tip included. He said, he had you all, and don't worry about paying. So I'm sitting there, like, when he left, he did say, yeah, y'all are all set. Don't worry about it. I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, call me if you need anything. I love y'all. He's like, don't hesitate. If you ever need anything and Smooth's not around, don't hesitate to call me. I got you. So I'm like, oh, okay. When I go to leave, bill is completely paid and tip is paid for. So this, women, when I was given the examples and we were talking about masculine provision and protection, this right here is a prime example of how provision can happen even in your husband's absence, just based on who he is. Have a good day, y'all.